Hi lovelies. Well, I had some great feedback from my superpower video the other day. I'm really pleased it resonated with you. It's really fun asking people what they think your superpowers are, because we come up with all sorts of stuff that we think are our gifts and our strengths, and actually what other people think are completely different. So it's a great task to do, and I'm glad so many of you did it. And I'm glad you got such great feedback and it helped you to hone your message and hone your niche. So today I wanted to do a nice little video for you about your message, because I get really, not hung up, but it's a bugbear of mine that so many people out there, so many business coaches, help people to focus on the ideal client. Now, the ideal client is not what it's about. I hate to tell you this, but I need to break it to you now, because we need to stop thinking about this ideal client, because that's not what it's about. The ideal client is distraction. Don't think about your ideal client. In fact, the only time you want to be thinking about your ideal client is when you're making a Facebook advert. Fact. Okay? So ignore your ideal client, throw that avatar in the bin. Let's talk about your ideal message. Because actually, when we hone our message and we understand our purpose and we understand our superpower, that's when we truly get to share our purpose and we get to share our message with the world. Until then, you know, whether Lucy is 35 to 55 and has blonde hair is not going to help you, okay? You've got to hone your message. And what I say to people is your message enables you to stop closing doors on people. When you work on an ideal client avatar, you're closing doors on people that don't fit that mold, aren't you? That's effectively what you're doing. And I want you to stop doing that. It's like a revolution that I'm starting. I want people to stop closing the doors on people that they want to work with. Because if you say to somebody, oh, you know what, this is my niche, I work with these people. Okay, but what do you do with other people who want to work with you? Oh, I don't work with people like that. Okay, so you're closing the doors on them, basically. I have a client I was chatting with this morning, and she said that she wants to work with people who want to get out of the 9 to 5 and run their own business. And I said, okay, but basically that's about living your life and loving your life and being content with your life. So if you love your life and you're content with it, you might not necessarily be wanting to quit your job, but you might have an issue with loving your life and want to work on it. So you're closing the door on all the people that don't want to quit their 9 to 5. What about the people who want to get divorced? But actually, if they worked with you and they realise they don't want to get divorced, they just need to love themselves a bit more and be happier inside, then they wouldn't need to get divorced. So if you stop looking at the target market and you instead look at your ideal message, what is it you're trying to put out there? You're trying to put out there that you want to help people be happy with their lives. You're trying to put out there, so my message is that I want to help people have choice and be able to do what they want to do in their businesses. I don't want people to get het up with filling their business time with loads and loads of client meetings and feeling all frazzled because they're really busy. I want them to be able to choose each month what they do with their time. And the way that I do that is I help them build passive income streams. Now, I've got somebody who does one kind of business. I've got somebody else who does a different kind of business. I've got someone else who does another kind of business. I've literally worked in hundreds of niches. So if I said to the world, I only want to work with people who help people to love their lives, well, then I'm shutting the door on all the other people. I help people. I've got clients who are psychotherapists. I've got clients who are interior designers. I've got clients who are image consultants. Literally, you know, I've got clients who are kitchen manufacturers. I've got clients who are builders. I've got clients who are architects. All kinds of genres. So my ideal client avatar would completely screw my business up if that's how I worked, wouldn't it? I'd be saying, no, you're not my ideal client. I don't want to work with you. That's why I really want to start this revolution where the ideal client does not work anymore, okay? It's your message. What is your message? And then you can help loads and loads of people. Don't get me wrong. If somebody comes to you and wants to work with you and their energy is wrong, then you don't want to work with them. That's fine. You say, I'm sorry, I don't think we're a good fit, but I can recommend somebody else for you to work with. That's totally fine. If you want to create an ideal client avatar of the kind of person that you like to work with, so I like to work with people who value me. I like to work with people who respect the knowledge that I've got and the way that I can help them. I like to work with people who are go-getters and maker happeners, people that, you know, really want to get stuff done. But that's the type of person I want to work with. It's not an ideal client avatar. It's not Lucy with blonde hair who's 35 to 55. So what I want you to take from this video, please, is to no longer think about the ideal client, but to think about the message. All right, my lovelies. I'll catch you soon. Bye.